Why does that one always do that? Thomas, you're muted.
I see that. I just kept myself muted for a second.
God, fuck. Alright. I don't know why Discord keeps forcing Minecraft to minimize. Alright. That should be it. We should be good to go now.
Okay. I say. Still no response from the Joshua, but I just told him join the server in the Discord and we'll put you in.
Not a lot. Not a lot. Bunch of garbage. Not satisfactory. Hello, everybody. How goes it? Whoops.
I'll do better.
Who's gonna do better?
I'll do better. I'll stop being garbage.
About what now?
Sorry, it was just the comments you were making.
What comments?
Calling something garbage. Yo.
Oh, Oh, thank you, Mr. Wellsarama. Good old Cambodia Joe.
Have you explained that to him yet?
Yeah, he knows.
It is
What's
what he
happening,
is officially listed.
Come on, drop more of that crying obsidian. My prison is almost complete. Wrong. That is normal obsidian. I need not that. Appreciate the subscription. 15 months, hell yeah.
Make sure you subscribe to the OnlyFans as well, Joe.
That's another thing we can do tonight. Find the, what are those things? Forts? Not forts. The things where the end gate is.
Yeah.
Strongholds. Strongholds. That's what they are. God damn it. 20. Out of all of that, we only got 20. You can go fuck yourself. Glad to have you, bud. Glad to have you.
Don't play Minecraft with us, Joe.
The more the merrier.
Gods are kings, only man.
Isn't a fan of all the yelling. Ah. My favorite critique. I mean, I get it. I'm not a fan of it either. How much progress are we? Oh, wrong answer there. Whoops. That's the problem. Like, the music is peaceful until it gets, like, super spastic Kenny G on you. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 times 19. Is how many blocks? Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's not the same thing, but
We all remember the famous song in Minecraft, Baker Street.
yeah, you know, the Baker Street remix that they do in Minecraft. At 133, 2 blocks left. Two stacks left. Required.
The remix to Ignition, hot and fresh out the kitchen.
Hey, Thomas is over there just running by.
Hello.
Get the fuck out of here! Just kidding.
Fine, I'll go back to cutting trees.
You can do whatever you'd like.
I'd like Josh to get here.
Same, bud. We all miss Josh.
You are in the arms of the angels.
Alright, so we're not actually too far away. From our goal. All we gotta do is just get 2 full stacks of crying obsidian. So I gotta go goblin mode on this gold, essentially. You know,
Be careful if you go.
Oh, go ahead.
If you go goblin mode, you risk being hunted by the goblin slayer.
That's alright. I'll take my chances. I used to not think the best of Minecraft either, and then you can get away with some pretty crazy stuff on here.
It's just relaxing.
Yeah. Like,
It also doesn't help that
the most stressful bits are like past us. Like, would I be absolutely mad if I like lost a lot of stuff right now? Yeah, but the reason I was upset at the time was because of like how little resources we had every time I lost anything. Now, like, I have almost no diamond in our inventory whatsoever, but I know how easy it is to just get it again at this point. Now it's just chilling and building.
it's also a game that does not demand your time outside of sessions where you actually want to play it.
Fuck you. Headshot. 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 Yeah, those, like, games like that, like, if you mess up in the beginning, it just, you know, turns it from normal mode to hard mode so fast. We've never gotten around to Grounded. Every time I hear Grounded, though, I'm always reminded we need to finish It Takes Two.
Yeah.
I just did not think it was going to be such a long game.
It's kind of exhausting after a while. Once we killed the Elephant Queen, it was like, alright, so this is the end, right?
They're like, oh,
This is
not
the
even
halfway point?
not even close. Like, he's like, you got to go back to the house. And I'm like, what? Why? Exactly. It's like, this is... I mean, I like it. Don't get me wrong. It's a good game. But... it takes a while. Like, do it in chunks. And also stop playing if one of the people don't get whatever the fucking thing is. And just come back to it later. I still don't understand how you didn't get that rain one. I'm like, it's just your rain. Rain on the things.
We were under the influence of marijuana quite heavily. I do remember that.
I mean, still, come on. All you gotta do is rain. Yes. Come on. Give me the gold. I want the gold.
When are you gonna come down to Florida again, Joe?
When are you gonna go up to Pennsylvania, Thomas? Go get
When
yourself
I'm legally allowed to.
get yourself a permani sandwich.
I don't even know what that is.
A permani sandwich with an what is it? An Iron City brew or whatever they're called. Iron City. I think it's just called Iron City. A permani sandwich is a sandwich that is essentially a deli-style sandwich with the fries in it.
Oh, a chip buddy.
You shut your fucking mouth. Oh, a quadruple floobaloo. Oh, it's an English delicacy back in the home country. You call your popsicles popsicles and not cold on the cob? How pedestrian indeed.
Oh, just got a message from the Joshua. I can't make it. It's too rare that my bro and I have a day off together next time. Okay.
They could be together in Minecraft.
They could be together every night.
Are you talking about them merging souls and body?
Yeah.
Ah, yes, the Frankenstein approach. I'm trying to stack baked potatoes. That's not going to work. They got rid of their loaded tots? I don't think I had those when I was there. As long as Sheets still has just absolute delicious stoner food.
They need to open those down here.
I'm pretty sure Wawa and them like have a pretty good mutual exclusivity sort of thing going on.
I mean, I'd much rather have Sheets over Wawa at this stage.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if it was up to us, Thomas, but I don't think it is. It often isn't.
I mean, if it was up to us, like, you would have to pass an IQ test to be able to purchase fast food. So.
Yeah, I think the fast food industry would collapse if that were the case.
Boy, oh boy, I sure like waiting. See, I would have no issue buying McDonald's if it was like a 5-minute endeavor. But it's never 5 minutes, it's 40.
Thomas,
at least we have White Castle.
Yeah, that's good. Thomas was the same thing with Wawa. When he was on night audit, he was just only subsisting off of Wawa. Become besties with that cashier guy that hates his life.
Yeah. It was great when I realized he wasn't putting stuff on my bill. I was like, alright, cool.
That's why you gotta be cool with people. Everybody does it.
If I go into a 7-Eleven on the night shift and I just buy a Slurpee, I have not been charged for it in a year.
Hello, Mr. Zombie. Please leave me alone. I'm just trying to do my own thing. Just trying to steal a bunch of gold.
You can go your own way. I do wish that we had more of a... I know we have a varied fast food, like, you know, restaurant life in Orlando, but I just miss in Europe when shit wouldn't close at fucking 11. Like, the whole point of restaurants over there is all the late night takeouts are open until 3 or 4 a.m. so they can get the drunkards coming out of the fucking pub.
Well, I think all of that is just has to do with COVID, right? Like, I mean, I know we weren't, like, the best at it, but, I mean, at least we had some late night stuff. Now I feel like everything ends late. They're just like, it's just not worth it. Like, anything after midnight and you just can't get food anymore.
God, that time we walked into the Wawa, the computer screens were turned off and we turned them back on, and the manager walked by and screamed, "Who fucking turns the monitors back on?"
I was just like, what's the deal? And he's just like, oh, we're not doing food right now. I'm like, what? Why are you here?
24 hour.
What am I supposed to do right now? Also, like, you could have put up a sign at the front door, like, hey, we're not doing food orders right now, and I would have just not came in. But just turning off the things, who knows?
I went on break the other day and I walked up to it and like the Wawa was just completely locked. So I was just like, fine, I'll go to your competitor, Wawa, 5 miles down the road.
Do you think they're like Subway, that they have that fierce competition between the two of them, where it's just like, hey, if the other one outperforms you, you kind of have to justify yourself at the end of the month?
Wawa is a corporate brand, so I'm not sure. It's actually why my brother likes Wawa. He's like, I can trust their gas because it's not an independent chain. So, who on this earth will eat Arby's prior to midnight?
Oh yeah, like, see, this is what I'm talking about when the music gets intense. I mean, I don't know if you're in the nether right now, Thomas, but like, I'm getting full-on Gregorian, not Gregorian, but like, we're getting chants, screaming, singing.
I'm cutting trees.
I'm eating cars.
Cadillacs. Subarus.
Mercuries and Subarus.
Oh! Hi, this is our official statement. Please watch The Boys. It is probably one of the best shows on television at the moment. A man shrinks down to the size of an ant and crawls inside of another man's penis as a sexual favor.
You know, as you do. Yeah, it was drowning him out. That music gets gnarly. Good thing I keep a generally good idea of where the coordinates are, because man, would I be lost as fuck right now if I didn't. Oh ho ho ho! Jumped into a pit by mistake. Luckily, it wasn't bottomless. The bottomless pit supervisor was doing his job today.
Hey, I'd like to join your gym. Can you tell me if it's creepy or wet? Sir, I don't know what you mean. Is your gym creepy or wet? Sir, our gym is good, I promise. I joined the gym. It's wet.
Why can't I find... I mean, I know I was in here just pillaging the gold earlier, but...
Oh god, that's not good. I have completely forgotten what Thor Love and Thunder was about.
Gore has sad times with his children. Takes it out on everybody. Thor was there. So was Jane Foster. For reasons.
Has The Boys had its version of Thor yet?
No, I wouldn't say so. Hey, you fucking tall bitch. How about you get the fuck out of my way? I'm not scared of you, Enderman. What? What, you hear me talking shit? Why did you attack me? I didn't attack you first. Now you're dead. How does that feel? You didn't have to do that.
Next time Joe's down, we should do a D&D one-shot with him.
The more D&D, the better.
You can play Brian's character.
Yeah, that's what everybody wants to do. Play someone else's character. Hey, do you have originality in your own thoughts? Well, shelve them, because today you're playing somebody else's character.
So I guess he doesn't want to play Mac Fleetfoot Jr. then.
There can only be so many juniors. Junior.
Mac Fleetfoot the
We
third.
named the dog Indiana.
Oh no. If Josh ends up playing a descendant of the fucking Fleetfoots, he names himself like Mac Fleetfoot the 8th.
Come on, I'll kill you. I'm gonna kill you all. 360 no scope. Fuck you. Getting a little hairy. Alright. Y'all are dead now. Chill. It's chill times. It's chill o'clock, baby.
Chill vibes.
Yeah. I recommend it. I seriously do. Everyone should play the D&D. Or some form of something. Tabletop-y. It's so good for the psyche.
It's therapy.
It's not therapy.
You also get a weird bond with the people you play with D&D that you don't get with like other friendships. Like anybody you play D&D with for like 2 years straight, like you could only know them through D&D and you would probably consider them a best friend.
Yeah. I mean, Cyberpunk I've always wanted to play, but it has that horrible game launch tied to its name now, which is such a fucking bummer. Because Cyberpunk is just so Shadowrun adjacent, but just that little sort of, instead of 80s grunge, kind of 70s electric.
And I was interested in the story as well.
I've always just like loved the world. Like there are gangs of people who are like, hey, let's just disguise ourselves through plastic surgery and cybernetic implants to just look like our favorite celebrity. Could you just imagine an army of Bobby Kennedys coming at you?
We are the JFKs.
I like your funny words, Magic Man. God damn.
Rapture, be pure.
Yeah, I love the variety you can get. Hey, you know, on the one hand, it's just like a bunch of people just like that look like Winona Ryder, and then oh, it's an army of monsters who've just lost their humanity. Who've just cybernetically enhanced themselves just a little too much. Like, it's the same reason why, like, Shadowrun, it has that sort of, no class sort of character building, where it's just like, there is no set, you know, classes. It's about building your own archetype with your own advancements. I think the Hero Forge or whatever, it's not Heroes Forge, but there's like a superhero game that's very similar to that, where it's just like, if you want your fucking superpower being that you're the fucking rich guy, bam, that's what your superpower is. You have like your own army now for some fucking reason. If you just spend your time investing in henchmen in your lair. Shadowrun, you can just show up and be like, yeah, I'm not like the best, the strongest, or, you know, but I'm the only guy here with $1 billion, so, looks like I'm in charge, yeah?
The Jeffrey Bezos maneuver. Come on, Jeffrey, you can do it.
That and just some of the stuff you can get away with, and either of them is just too quirky and fun not to play.
So what future do you think is more likely for us, Star Trek or Cyberpunk?
I mean, I don't think Cyberpunk's gonna happen.
That would be too cool.
Nor do I think Star Trek is gonna happen. No way we're gonna go back to sleek jumpsuits. And Alex Jones would just be talking about how the food made by the computer is turning you gay or whatever.
That's why I stay at Big Dick's halfway in.
God, the Pentaverate's been hilarious. Yeah, it's... Richard suffers from gigantism and goes by Big Dick. And he always wanted to own a hotel halfway between Toronto and Niagara. Yeah, I get it. Big Dick's halfway in. God, what was the other one? It's fucking Nuts Deep. I'm in Nuts Deep. Ah, you're in America. Okay.
I still think the fucking members of the Pentaveret are just killing the fifth member as soon as they solve the problem, so they can take credit for it.
I'm interested to see. I'm thinking that the main character's gonna end up being in the Pentaveret by the end of the show, and they're just gonna completely refill it.
For whom the bell tolls, time marches on.
I think that's why the Fallout series is so good. That has a lot of that. It's not the same thing as what you were saying, Wells, with the Cyberpunk, but it's what is that? Nuclear punk or whatever?
Retrofuturism.
Yeah. There is a lot of that just latent hopelessness. Like, yeah, sure. Congrats, you've earned some money. What has that changed?
Thank you, the king. I love that Elvis is just in fucking New Vegas.
And his dog. Can you guys just fuck off? Here's 20 bucks. Fuck off. Oh. That's why it's taking me forever to kill these ghasts. I'm using an unenchanted bow that I must have picked up. God damn it. I'm using a peasant's weapon. To shame. Oh, here's a good question for you, Thomas. Where was that ruined nether portal you found?
So, from where the nether portal is located, you know the forest where I go cut trees down?
Yes.
It's like, you walk from where basically I would end, like you would walk towards it, and then at the other side of it, there's a frozen lake, and there's just a nether portal there.
So how deep into the forest is it?
Not very, at all. Do you want me to take you to it?
Well, I'm just trying to get the crying obsidian off of it, because that's what I need at the end of the day, you know?
Okay, let me know when you've returned and I'll take you to it.
Alright. Do you know if it had any crying obsidian?
I don't recall.
I mean, it's pretty obvious.
No, I really don't, unfortunately. I don't think it did. There wasn't anything unique about it.
It should have at least one. I'm pretty sure it comes with one. You can have more. Like, the one down in here that I found had, like, fucking 6, and I was like, hell yeah. I need that.
Oh, almost killed myself. Not good.
Thinking about suicide again?
Yeah, as I always do. Famously known to do.
Ask your doctor if it's right for you.
That's what's in meth.
Doctors?
No, I was thinking of the fucking SNL sketch with The Rock buying
Oh, yeah. You can't be taking this stuff, man. I think I still want it, though, so why don't you write the prescription? You're hurting me, sir. Ha ha ha. I wasn't leaving. I'm just enjoying watching you shoot it, firing away. Ha ha. Ha ha. Oh. So long, asshole. Hey, yo, what the fuck is this?
What's what?
I have found... Which Bastion remnant would this be? And how have I accidentally got here? Oh, wow. So I somehow circled all the way back to over here. Alright, nifty. Cool. I guess.
Are you winning?
I mean, I just found a different way to get to a place. That's pretty much it. Living la vida loca.
I have to say, Coldplay's really good.
What?
I've been listening to Coldplay recently, and I just keep thinking about the fact that, like, nobody likes Coldplay.
It's an interesting stand to take right now. Like,
They're just, I mean, they're shit now, but
are you getting paid for something?
that's right. Coldplay's paying me to show it.
Look, that can just further express how bottom of the barrel they are currently. That they're like, how are we gonna get our name back out there? Have we tried talking on a stream that's at 12:34 a.m.?
Not even the fucking guy running the stream.
It's just like, he's got a friend, right? He's probably gonna come cheap.
I'm also starting to think quite horrible thoughts. Because I listened to Nickelback the other day, and I was like, this really isn't that bad. It's not good.
Look at this graph.
It's...
I don't know why that always gets me. Alright.
Look at this giraffe. Look at this pink giraffe.
It's a good way of saying it. Wells, I don't mind Coldplay, but I'm not going to go out of my way to listen to them.
I mean, we all know Coldplay mostly through the Minecraft music videos.
Didn't they do the Spider-Man soundtrack? Like the Sam Raimi? No, that was Nickelback.
Either one sounds right. They are icons of the early 2000s. And then for some reason, in 2005, we just decided anything we liked in the early 2000s sucked.
Hey dude, welcome to getting older, bud. That's just gonna keep happening forever. Everything that was cool in the 90s, like, was immediately put a stop to in the early 2000s.
Which sucks, because I actually prefer the 90s to that.
90s Taco Bell for life.
I never experienced it.
We were cool enough to include black olives in our Mexican cuisine. Sure, it's not authentic. It's still fucking delicious.
It's not authentic, but let's face it, you're eating Taco Bell.
Yeah, exactly.
The Mexican family at the end of the day gathers around the table to eat the Crunchwrap Supreme.
Just like Mama used to make.
You don't walk into a taco. Do they play music in a Taco Bell? I've never walked into a Taco
Yeah, they play
Bell.
Nickelback.
Well, at least it's either gonna be that or Gasolina.
The racism's coming out tonight.
Well, if they're gonna play like music that fits the Taco Bell theme, they can't do like the fucking
The
teriyaki.
Taco Bell theme? Look, we here at the Taco Bell have an image we need to hold. So it's Gasolina only.
We understand our crowd.
No, he didn't say he's never walked into a Taco Bell. I know for a fact that's not true. He's, I mean, I've walked into Taco Bell with you. There's no need to snortle about that. He was talking about 90s, I think. He's never experienced 90s Taco Bell. He was in jolly old England.
I was 3.
Yeah, you son of a bitch. Why were you 3? You shouldn't have been.
You guys have a head start on me. I'm only 27. Please don't bully me.
Where haven't I gone to steal gold? There's gold over there, but I'm not going to touch that. That's precarious.
You tried following the rainbow? I don't know. I get the feeling generating a rainbow in Minecraft would be too exhausting for, like, a computer CPU.
I was in junior high, dickhead. The good times.
I hated middle school.
You weren't supposed to enjoy yourself.
It's the worst part of growing up. High school, it gets better.
Oh, like everybody's just the worst themselves in fucking middle school. Middle schoolers are just the worst people. Money. If you got that money, honey, I'll have you a disease.
Can I just get an album sung by Jensen Ackles of just catchy disco songs? Staying alive, staying alive. No, you have to have the high voice for that.
So the thing that upsets me about that is that the other song that he plays, the fucking, what is it? You know, it's like, you shouldn't have a beautiful wife. The logical point of view. That song that he was singing that the guy was like, I directed this piece of shit. That has made it to Spotify. But for some reason, him singing Rapture has not. I'm like, what are you doing, Spotify?
I don't imagine they actually have the full song sung.
They did for the other one. The one that the joke was that he was bad at it.
But he was very sexy in that one.
Well, that's just Jensen Ackles. Keep fucking burning alive myself over here. Thank God, almost all of my armor now has mending.
I love that any woman I know, like, denies ever watching Supernatural, and then I will mention Jensen Ackles, and they immediately like, oh yeah, I love him. I'm like, yes, the man who has only been in Supernatural.
He was the voice of Jason Todd in Batman Dawn of the Red Hood.
I'm sure that's something.
If a woman says that to you, marry her. No, not Supernatural. I love him as Jason Todd. It's just like that's the reference they know. See, this guy, he's with me all the way.
You're creating a villager's death camp? I just thought my most evil thing is a blizzard in July.
I made a wizard's tower. You're making a villager death camp? Yeah, I thought we were evil.
Do you know that Mussolini used to force-feed people castor oil until they died?
Yeah, I thought that's where the bar was.
Josh's idea of evil was to become a dwarf.
Have you tried drawing him fatter?
I will always giggle at that Josh's idea of an evil guy is just a really fat guy.
She's like, you know, excess. And I'm like, I guess, Josh.
You are sitting in a room with two overweight guys, and you tell us your most evil man. But it is one of my favorite characters, though. He did win us there.
Your favorite character is Kron, and you know it.
I mean, have you looked at him recently?
No. I haven't. And that's the problem.
He's very sensual.
Who, Krun? The man who bludgeoned a man to death?
Well, he's very emotional.
The man who bludgeoned a man to death?
Yes. Krun was always there for Tyron. On the rare occasion Tyron needed him. And who would you trust more, Rixel or Krun?
I refuse to elaborate.
God, I don't even remember what Bill's character's name was.
Bill?
Azeroth.
That's right. I kept calling him Azeroth Metreon Zinthos. And he did not like that. Then I started calling him Azeroth from World of Warcraft, and he also did not like that. I wonder why people stopped coming to play D&D with us.
I just don't like how his idea of like a player character was an alcoholic that does nothing but drink. Like, this isn't funny, like, haha, he's drinking a lot of beer. This is like Alcoholics Anonymous.
Yeah, which is like funny because he was actively battling alcoholism on his own level. So it's just like, what is this?
Yeah, yes, I remember Tyron.
I'm gonna slam down 4 beers and try to play D&D with you. What were you saying about Tyron's master plan?
I mean, Tyron did install a tap in his bar, so, you know, Azeroth would have to pay money to Tyron to drink beer there on a constant tap. And Bill saw nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, when you say it like that, that sounds mean. I gave him an elite membership. He gets his own seat and his own mug and his own tap. What's wrong with that?
I mean, that's all right for the person that's there, like if it was just he was there for, like, I don't know, a couple nights a week, you'd be like, oh yeah, that's cool. But if it was a man that was just constantly there drinking from the tap like he's fucking, you know, Fry when he needs the special slurm at the end of that one episode we all know.
Yeah, everybody knows what you're talking about for sure. Fry and special slurm. Everybody's completely tracking what you're talking about.
The end of that episode where
you haven't even said what TV show. You've just said that episode.
Futurama. The episode of Futurama, where they go to the Slurm factory, and at the end, the Slurm Queen gives Fry her special slurm. It makes him like an ultra addict where he must seek it out.
Well, if he didn't resist it, he would become a queen, right?
Yeah.
Ah, good old Futurama.
And we also always remember that Chris's one-shot character for that campaign was eaten by Rixel. And for a campaign where we're like, we're the good guys, we were just all like, yeah, we get it.
No, like, yeah, we're not gonna travel with that dude. What are you, crazy? He was an asshole. I love it was just like, I'm gonna make a taco. And it's just like... Hey, you know, like when you see something funny and you're like, I want that, and then you just do it again and then call it your own? It's really not fun.
So it would have been like funny if it was like a deeply guarded secret on what his family's fucking legacy was, and you just find out at the end that he's the fucking guy that makes taco seasoning. That would have been funny.
But instead he just ripped off Taco from the Adventure Zone.
Yeah. Which he also ripped off, you know, Ford from Critical Role, so he has a habit of doing that.
There's some people who are afraid of originality. I remember when I was in elementary school, we were in the gifted program, and like there was days where we were like telling stories, and we like used like different medias to tell like stories and everything, and we were supposed to just create a story and tell it. And he just, anytime he needed to create a story, anytime he ever needed to like have any sort of fiction, he would just rip off Independence Day. Like word for word, shot for shot, would just do Independence Day. It's flattery, not stealing. And it's just sort of like, hey, we gotta stop encouraging this, right? Because, like, if we all nod and pretend like we don't know it, aren't we just enabling him? It's just sort of like, yeah, good for you. What a great story. I've never heard that before. And then he's gonna walk around like he's the fool that's the only one that's seen the Jim Will Smith's Independence Day. Probably one of the most watched films ever.
I mean, everything's derivative. There's no unique character, but like, you gotta add some spice to it. For God's sakes, my character's name is just Fleetwood Mac backwards.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like, that's not who you are, though. You're not like, your character's storyline isn't Fleetwood Mac, the band storyline. Even though that'd be some good fun. Alright, we're on the rumors arc, everybody.
There is no way I could justify about being metagaming, but I do want to go to Nesbit and be like, you got any good songs that rhyme with my name? Like from bands in that guy's universe?
Yeah, that's a little on the nose, I think. Have you got any me?
Do you have any music that's like the music that like I am? If you know what I mean, just fucking Google Fleetwood Mac, please.
What the fuck is Google?
Please, I need it.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I think I'm in an area where there's no gold. Hey, bitch, enjoy your fire. Haha, you're burning to death in lava. You're gonna give me pork chops now. Jousted by my own placard. The pork chops went in the lava and also disappeared. Beans.
You can go your own way.
Would you quit it? You got any meat?
You got any meat in there? You got any Korvac in there?
Hey, you shouldn't have hit me if you weren't gonna stand your ground, bitch.
Yeah, I bet Rapture from Blondie would be a good song to have in universe now.
Why?
Because we're entering the end of days, the Rapture, potentially.
And you want to cause it?
No, I just would like the song Rapture from Blondie to be an in-universe song. What the fuck's a Mercury and a Subaru? The fuck's a man from Mars?
What is a car? Oh, bars. I know what that is. Anything else, I'm just... don't get it. Oh, hey! Alright. Try that again.
Eat this baked potato.
The baked potato? We've got like a bazillion of them. Haha, gold. Knew I'd find you eventually. My greatest adversary. Gold. I love being in the Nether for one reason. If your mending pickaxe is ever low, you can just find Nether quartz and mine a shit ton of it real fast. And it's good again. Because for some reason, Nether quartz just drops so much goddamn experience. Would you fucking chill the fuck out for like a second, please?
Everyone keeps asking, who is my boss? He never asks, how is my boss?
I don't think he's ever doing alright.
Does the Praetorian have a boss?
Everybody's got a boss, dude.
Wow, an HR complaint.
What is this about you killing people? Is this why your TCP reports haven't been in on time? I'm sorry about this. He'll be getting a verbal reprimand. But that's it. He's killed so many people.
Whenever a guest is like, you have to fire this employee, do you think it would be bad if I took the employee out and fired it in front of that person?
Like, shot him?
Yeah. Now you have to apologize to the guest before I fire you. Is this what you wanted? Yes, this is what firing someone is like.
I remember there was a guy, who, like, he was arguing with his wife. I mean, unbeknownst to me. But he just walked out of the restaurant. I was like, sir? 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 And then apparently, like, he went and called the manager. And it was like, the wife, like, had his, like, wallet in her purse, so he couldn't pay for anything. So he had to chase her down. And then all of that was explained to me in retrospect. But I was supposed to have, like, just known that, I guess. And been like, yeah, you can absolutely run out of this restaurant. That's fine. You absolutely have to go get your wallet from your wife. I know what's going on, for sure. This doesn't look like anyone else who's ever tried to steal from a restaurant before. And the dude,
sorry, man.
The dude was like, you gotta fire this guy. That was so rude. Like, why? It's not my fault you fucking arguing with your wife. I'm sure.
I'm sorry, my wife would never hold my wallet ever.
We probably also wouldn't ever stay at the Leaky Tiki, so call it even.
That is a fair point.
How's your construction going?
Almost done.
Just mining gold off the ceiling. I think this is what the Black Keys were singing about.
I think I'm going to go visit the bathroom. I will leave myself in this building. I shall return in 5 minutes, folks. Don't miss me.
Must continue to steal gold. That can wait. I don't need that. Oh, you fucking bitch. Goodbye forever, Gary. Die. Ooh. Good thing I turned around. Alright. We're hitting maximum capacity. But we've also got a shit ton of junk in our inventory. Like, we don't need 2 stacks of netherrack. We'll get rid of one of those. We'll get a lot of the other stuff we're carrying. All the nether quartz, essentially. This is gonna be a good run. Ooh, hello. Don't mind if I do. Oh. Oh my gentle Jesus. We found another one. No, not just gold, my dude. I mean, like gold in the biggest way. If I'm not mistaken, I've just found another treasure bastion rampart. Like, gold to the max. All the fucking gold. So I'm mining the gold so that I can turn them into gold bars. So that I can then trade them to my, you know, those guys down here that will occasionally see me and run at me and get mad. They're called piglins. Not the zombie versions. They're docile for some reason. But the living ones, they'll come after you if they see you. If you chuck gold at them, gold bars, they will trade with you, sort of. They'll throw something in exchange. And one of the things they drop is the thing called Crying Obsidian that I'm using to design a part of one of the buildings that I'm building. And it's pretty much the only way, with the exception of being really lucky, to get Crying Obsidian. So I'm essentially just making as much gold as I can so that I can trade with him the maximum number of times. Because every time you trade with him, there's a 8.71% chance he'll drop 1 to 3 of the things I need. So it's really not a high chance. Nope, that's gonna end badly. Alright, fine, asshole. I'll do it the hard way. Really, it's all because of that one thing, huh? Well, these things, you're supposed to get through, like, context clues that essentially the piglins were obsessed with gold. It's not really... I mean, I guess it is commerce, but essentially it's just... It's supposed to be like you throw them the thing they covet and they'll just throw you a random knick-knack, a person or a monster in this entity this place would have. You back, Thomas?
Yeah, I'm back.
There we go. That'll... I love these lava waterfalls that the game naturally generates. Where it's just like one thing of lava dropping down from the ceiling. Then I make a nice little container for it so that it'll just catch it. And then it ruins the, like, just unveils all the landscape that was ruining. Oh yeah, there is gold over here. Wouldn't you know it?
One of my favorite little things to do is, you know when you find underwater lakes, I love draining them to dig through them.
Yeah, because they usually have good shit in them because they weren't technically classified as touching air because they were underwater. So they'll have generation as if they weren't like as if they were underground, even though it's underwater. Whoa, that was close.
Die.
Me?
Yeah.
Did you just tell me to die?
I said don't die.
All that came through was die.
Don't die.
You're doing it again. I'll die if I want to. It's my party.
We can die if we want to. You can leave your friends behind.
Exactly. God damn, I'm finding these gold nuggets everywhere. Which is fantastic. I am a walking bank at this point. I feel like I'd seen more.
Be pure.
Ah, here we are. Okay. Yep. That's exactly what this is. Holy shit. Well, alright. Best Bastion Remnant variant in the game. The one...
That's just wow.
Huh?
That's just swell.
I mean, we haven't found a living quarters yet, which is still a little weird. Like, statistically, that hasn't shown up once yet. But this is supposed to be the rarest, and I found two. So this is the one that I was telling you about, that it has X amount of chests at the bottom. And that if you get to them, they have the highest, like, best rated loot in the entire game. Like, we're talking at least 2 pieces of diamond armor or equipment with enchantments already on them. Stuff like that.
Okay.
And
Oh,
also, surrounding these chests are blocks, mind you, of gold. So, pretty fucking sick.
is on.
What'd you say?
The roof is on the building now.
Oh, nice. Congrats.
My
What-
soul life dream is complete.
So what's the move now?
I commit seppuku as my life goal has been met.
That's fair.
In reality, still have I still have bits and pieces I need to do in here, but like it's functionally complete.
No more snowing on our heads.
Exactly. Except that I need to add a overhang to this. So that
Ooh, piece of candy. Okay.
So if Joe is Cambodia Joe, will you Afghani Alex?
That implies that I'm an Afghani. I don't know if I'm alright with that.
I don't think he's I don't think Joe wants to be from Cambodia either, unless.
Well, that'd be Cambodian Joe. We're saying Cambodia Joe. I would be Afghanistan Alex, not Afghani Alex, you know? But either way, no, I was not. Believe,
I don't know. I don't
believe
think
it
that'd
or
be good
not.
for your own. I don't think that would be good for your psyche, for the country you are currently at war with, to be named after it. Ah, yes, this is Germany, Jared.
The guy from Subway?
Yeah, they got him on some fucking war crimes in The Hague.
I don't think that's what they got him on.
Well, they told the general public it was general public.
General public. Psst. Oh, word? Hell yeah. So if I just continue building that straight, it'll hit that remnant. Fuck yes. Perfect. And then if this isn't enough gold, that will surely be enough gold to complete my dark deeds.
We've done that cheap.
Zoom.
I don't think I want to be called Thailand, Thomas.
Too late. You're South Gloucestershire, Thomas.
Yeah.
That's where you're from, right?
Yes.
A little pint on the barbie. It's called a chip buddy. We could have won World War II without you.
The Monarch.
The Monarch. It's called salad cream.
You have to give the British credit where credit is due. They make some good fucking chocolate.
Well, that's just Europe chocolate in general. We make the worst chocolate.
But on the other hand, we make the best fucking candy, so.
What are you talking about? You don't like gelatinous masses?
I don't find Turkish very delightful.
It's one of those things that, like, every once in a while as, like, a treat. But, like, I never understood how Edmund could get, like, seduced to power by them. Because I'm like, after, like, one, I'm like, I'm good. Thanks.
That was delicious. I could go a century about eating this again. Man, those double-decker chocolate bars are fucking delicious.
There you go. That one run gave me 128 plus 42. 170. Yeah, 170 gold. Not bad. And that wasn't even me going into that treasure room. Shush up now, you hear? How much longer you got in ya?
I'm probably good for another hour.
Okay, good.
Democratic People's Republic of the Joshua.
Alright. Alright. True crying obsidian, that's how it starts. Oh, I also have like a shit ton of water bottles from this too, so we'll be good for potion making for a while too.
Excellent.
We'll be good with just a lot of stuff, to be fair. That's frank and fair together at the same time.
Mon frere.
Alright, take that and that. I'll take these.
Rare night when me and my brother get to hang out. You live together.
Just doesn't want to hang out with us, Thomas. You don't have to deal with that.
Can't believe we're not his number one in his life.
Yeah.
He should live, breathe, and lust us.
Lust?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. take 2 chests, because it's always good to bring chests to this thing. Ah, there they are. I was like, I know I've got multiple chests in here. There they are. Alright. So much.
Stop thinking about tomorrow.
You fucking bitch. Get the fuck out of here, motherfucker. It's Bastion time. See, now I don't really care about fully exploring everything. Like, the first time I was like, I want to get all of the lights, and I want to make sure I get these, and pick up this material, because it's rare. Now that I've done all of these, I'm like, is there a chest? Alright, I'm grabbing what's inside of it. Because there's a shit ton of gold in this one, like, in block form. There's 1, 2... like, up to, I think, like 15 or like 20 blocks at the bottom. Like this, it's an insane amount of gold. It's where all of the gold that I had at the beginning came from. So to just do it again, we'll definitely have all the gold that we need for finishing up the library. Plus all the other cool stuff it brings with, like iron, string, which we'll be able to trade with Fletcher's for emeralds.
Absolutely.
Actual obsidian. Which, I mean... eventually we'll have an obsidian portal network, I'm sure. But we've pretty much just been focusing on one base so far. Probably should have grabbed more food. We'll do alright. I think we'll be alright.
Speed.
What'd you say about weed?
Godspeed. Godweed.
Yas. Bitch.
Yas Queen.
Bitch your ass, motherfucker. Between Susaru, Cracker Barrel, and White Castle, where do you think we're actually going to end up going next? Because we got to do one of them. I've been crazed in fucking Susaru.
I mean, one night we could do a Susaru Player 1 run.
That'd be good.
I just have the craving for mini golf.
That'd be good too. Universal's mini golf.
Yeah.
It's not like there's anything good around like here. Well, I mean, we haven't gone to the Fun Spot one. No one, we can't hear you. No one, we can't hear you. Oh, good. Oh, somehow you got me broadcasting to myself. Good times. There you go. Say something again?
One moment. Hold on. My headphones fucked up. Can you hear me now? Hello, can you hear me?
There we go.
Sleeping under the snow.
Bitch.
Keep on eating cars.
Come on. Soon. I'm just waiting to get eyesight on this thing again. I'm building the walkway out to it. Like, hopefully it'll be within our view shortly.
God, I hope just speaking of views, I hope fucking they add a PlayStation 5 update to Minecraft, because I would like to have as long distance as you guys have.
I don't know why you wouldn't anyways. The PS4, I feel like, would be smarter than that. Like 10 chunks? Really? That's nothing.
Well, yeah. It's weird, isn't it? Although I have always heard the big bottleneck on the PlayStation 4 was its CPU.
And this is a pretty CPU heavy game. There it is. There it is. I told you it was just out of eyesight. Now there it is. I think I'm just gonna, it's gonna collide into the side of it. I think I'm just gonna embrace that and mine into it.
Oh god, that's always a fun feeling. I just turned up the FOV on Minecraft to 90, and I'm like, oh, this is how prey animals see.
It's how Steve actually would see.
Yeah.
You know, it's fun if you lived on a cubed world. The horizon would look like a bowl.
Sounds horrifying.
Because, you know, if you think about it, like, you'd be looking out onto something that is longer on, like, the edges and the seams. So because of that, it would, like, curve outwards, bowl-shaped. I mean, it sounds horrifying, but what if, you know, if that's how your life was? If all you grew up knowing was your bowl horizon.
Oh god, I forgot how horrifying high FOV is on Minecraft. I'm like looking over at the wizard's tower from down at the bottom, and like I'll swivel the camera and it will grow really big and then get really far away.
That's like a map. The farther you are away from the equator, it's just like, you're smaller now.
I think I might need to lower the FOV.
Probably.
driving me insane.
Driving Miss Daisy. Yes. Yes. Soon, the rebellion will be crushed.
That's better. 70 FOV is better.
FOV, as we call it in the industry. I love how this bastion looks so sad if you approach it at the wrong angle, like I currently am. It just looks like a giant fucking black square, like a cube. But if you approach it from the other side, it's just like, yeah, it's a dual building structure with a cool bridge and fun design between it with like a skull and everything. Nope, all I see is the cube. It's like, I'm the part that's supposed to be underground. I'm not supposed to spawn in the air like this.
I love taking the elevator.
It makes things so... Like, there's so many adventures that, like, aren't a problem anymore because I'm not worried about the adventure of going up and down. It's like, the concern of, like, oh, is it worth going all the way down to do this? Goes away when it takes a few seconds. And then you can have a sip of water. Hit the booth. Contemplate your mortal coil.
Do that anyway.
I'm always doing that.
And then falling down the elevator is the horrifying part.
Oh, I always, like, I look straight down because the game has that weird way of, like, just... It's that optical illusion of it looks fast and then it'll look like the other, like, the interior part is, like, going at different speed. And it just reminds me of Doctor Who.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun,
exactly.
dun, dun.
I'll be like... Dun, 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 dun.
I keep having that craving to watching Doctor Who.
Doctor Whom?
Dr. Wen is the more proper term.
He's going everywhere in time.
They always ask who is Doctor Who, but they never ask how is Doctor Who.
Usually pretty sad. Gonna be just shy. I feel like I'm gonna be just shy, which will make me sad. Oh, another weird thing about the structure I'm about to go into. It is the only place in the game that has a mob spawner for magma cream. The magmas, the weird slime, lava slimes.
Yeah.
And then, like, so there are people like, oh, it's actually very important because this is the only way to get these mobs as a spawner. And I'm just kind of like, hey, who gives a fuck? Like, me personally, it's just like, I hate these mobs. Why would I need a large amount of magma cream? If I'm not mistaken, magma cream is basically used to make magma blocks, right?
Ooh, I'd have to Google that, but it does sound like a delicious treat, though.
Mmm, magma creams, part of a balanced breakfast. Alright,
You can use it to create potions of fire resistance.
ha ha ha. I can use walls as floors if I really want to, which I have. Don't
Are you
stop
entering the Florpus?
me now. Hell yeah, I'm entering the Florpus. Florpus has been entered. Put a chest down here. That way I can just take everything out and put it in here when I need to.
Wow.
Ooh, that was inconvenient. Now, the fun thing about this is most of the mobs in here are called generationally spawned. Which means...
What does that mean?
It means they won't... They're spawned because the game needs them to be here, sort of thing. Like, it wouldn't be a Bastion Remnant without a lot of, you know, Vindicators, or not Vindicators, I forget what they're called. They're the piglins with, like, the axe. They really want to fuck you up. No! Oh, you fucking game. There goes one gold block. So, generationally spawned things drop no experience, but once they're dead forever.
Okay.
I was standing right next to one of the gold blocks, like right up in its grill, mining it, and it was just like, I'm gonna launch outward to the lava pits, baby. It's like, thanks.
Oh no.
Thanks for that.
This is it.
What'd you do?
I fell.
From where?
The wizard's tower. I was working on putting glass up.
And not in a place, that you could land on any of the safety?
No. I even tried to. Luckily, I know exactly where I died.
Hopefully you were at a spawn point.
I'm just teleporting back with the Nether.
No. Where have you been sleeping?
Well, I've been sleeping in the bed I carry with me. Quit flickering lights. It's unnerving me.
What lights are flickering? Our house lights?
Yeah. Like, worrying me.
Yeah, that is worrying. Rightfully so.
To the good people back home, we've had nothing but power flickers all day, so if we disappear, that's why.
Yeah, it's not anything on purpose, we promise. Power went out twice already earlier. Oh!
It's not as bad as...
Okay. What were you saying, bud?
gonna say, at least it's not bad when like when we were kids. I remember that's when the power used to go out constantly.
Well, you got to realize where we're at.
Disney.
Hotels. Whole ass block of iron. That's good. I'll be taking that, that's for sure. And since it's a remnant, we're getting a lot of gilded blackstone. What's up, bud?
I was gonna say, damn, it scattered my shit everywhere.
Did you land on ice?
No, I landed on the side of the mountain and, like, it just all fucking propelled downwards.
Damn. I know when you do the ice, like, because of the way the momentum works.
Last of it, though.
The Last of Us?
It is The Last of Us. We're saying this is The Last of Us. I hope it's the last of them.
Yes.
Vibrate there?
Huh?
Sounded like you just vibrated.
Maybe.
You were just like, "Mrrr."
I went, like a villager. I absolutely hate the interior bits of these. It's just a fucking maze.
God, using this elevator eats up your, like, food.
You mean your stamina?
Yeah. The food bar.
It's not like we don't have bajillions of food.
The principle.
Always find something to complain about, huh?
It's the British way.
Love that I can hear these guys, like, drawing their bows, but, like, I can't see them. Like, oh, it's good to know that they can always see me, apparently.
Trump's saying he's going to run for president again. If he does, we have to go to a rally this time.
That'll be a good look.
I regret going the last time because I think the moment I realized I had to pay that man for the entertainment I was going to receive is when I was like,
But what's, like, we're gonna have to pay again then, right? Like, why wouldn't we pay again? We're not gonna get there and they'll be like, hey, we changed our mind. It's Freezy's now.
I just feel like I have fear of missing out. What? He could announce anything at those rallies.
Yeah, usually, like, nothing real or pertinent. Mainly just the ramblings.
Real.
Just the ramblings of an insane person most of the time.
I like when he has no idea who our state government is.
I mean, he's got to know good old DeSantis. He loves DeSanta.
I love my children. Eric.
Junior.
What's that other one? Oh, did you hear that Trump's ex-wife died?
Like, did he take her out?
I've finally grown tired of you. You were a bad image.
What is this? Which one?
Ivana.
Ivana Humbalot.
The one that's actually his age. There's really good chance my mom's immigrate. My mom keeps mentioning it to me. She's like, oh, when I get my American papers, Trump might be president, so it'll be signed by him.
Is that the goal?
Yeah. My grandmothers were signed by Bill Clinton.
What a pair. The gruesome twosome.
The Queen herself approved my passport.
Stupid made-up language.
English?
Yeah, you heard me.
I'd like American English, please. French fry sandwich.
That's something you have, not something we have. You call it a chip buddy.
A chip butt E.
Yeah, chip buddy.
This is racism on the highest degree.
You just made fun of American English.
But I am also half American, so I'm legally allowed to be racist against Americans.
God, our one loophole.
It is true. It's fun. Living in the UK, I have to answer all the questions for the Brits. Like, why did they vote for Trump? I don't know. Have you seen the other guy?
Well, you want to go to the rallies just because of fear of missing out.
They look so much fun. He is an entertainer.
I mean, he did have a network television show for a long time. Until Arnold ruined it.
Oh, dude, he needs to go more sicko mode on that shit. Like, he has to fucking do, like, his version of The Apprentice, but it's making, like, fucking, like, people for his cabinet.
I tell you what, if you win this year's Apprentice, you'll become Secretary of the Interior.
You get to be Vice President.
No thanks. I'm good. I'm all set on that, actually.
To be fair, Vice Presidents don't really do anything.
You'd still have to be his.
I mean, yeah, but that worked out pretty alright for Michael Pence.
Yeah, sure. That's how I describe that. All right.
I mean, just because a mob almost tore him apart. An angry mob of his own support. I keep fucking thinking of that scene, like that scene at the end of The Boys season 3 where Homelander just kills a man and everybody starts cheering.
And?
I don't know why, it was good. Why I want to go to a Trump rally? I assume Trump will shoot lasers at him signs and murder a liberal.
Are you confusing Trump and Homelander again?
I mean, they're both blondies. They both love America.
And hate terrorists.
Both have blown up a 747 Boeing.
Famously.
I went and shut down.
Delicious.
I just keep saying, if SNL had fucking a good sense of humor, they should have gotten Trump on to play Alec Baldwin after he killed that woman.
Oh, 100%. That would have been the best joke. Only I can walk down a street and shoot somebody, not Alec Baldwin. Ah, what a fella.
I remember in the presidential election in 2016, my ex-girlfriend and I got shit-faced watching the results. We played a game. Take a shot for every state Trump wins, because we were like, there's no way he can win. There's no way. This is not happening. And then we had to stop. Otherwise, we would have made ourselves sick. And then we watched the WWE wrestling match where Trump fought Vince McMahon Jr.
And got stone cold stunned.
Yeah.
That was when he was supposedly taking a hostile takeover, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I thought he was taking over the WWE. I thought that was the story arc that year.
Oh yeah, I do vaguely remember that. He is the second president to be put in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Well, the Wrestling Hall of Fame. The WWE wasn't around when Abraham Lincoln was inducted into the...
What are you talking about? It was fucking FDR in his wheelchair.
Oh shit, he's giving him the chair. All right.
So the Washington... Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna chuck this out. So far, I've only gone through 2 layers in the substructure. I have a full-ass block of gold, which is 9 ingots. Like 5 things of armor and weapons that are gold, 2 gold ingots, 22 gold carrots, 1 gold apple, 2 enchanted iron swords, 17 gold nuggets, 7 bone blocks, 36 lanterns, a block of iron, 4 obsidian and 13 iron nuggets, and 9 chains.
Do you feel satisfied?
No, because that's not even, like, it, you know?
Yeah. I don't know why I saw a TikTok from the Washington Post the other day where a guy just walked up to the 2 people who wrote the fucking, what was it, the original files on it. And he just looked and was like, hey, you're the guys that did Watergate. I don't know where I was going with this.
Somewhere.
The one good thing the Washington Post did.
Watergate.
Get Nixon fired.
I mean, it's not like that's a hard thing to do. You don't look at that guy and tell me he wasn't going to get himself fired eventually. I recorded everybody and blackmailed constantly. I was just doing it before, time.
I mean, weirdly, he was one of those weird men. Yeah, he was a piece of shit, but he also was like the one that was like, hey, we should just give dialysis for free. Probably because he foresee himself needing that in the future.
I'm riddled with phlebitis. He's just like, hey, you're pre-diabetic. Insulin should be free.
Medicare for all. That's it. That's how we do it. Trump gets in, we fill him full of corn syrup, and then we get free insulin. Uber Eats should do like a president special.
Is that a reference to the time that he ordered a bunch of fast food because the kitchen staff was fired? Or not fired, but furloughed at the time?
Well, he was famously known for ordering Uber Eats to the White House. I don't know what the poor Uber Eats driver thought when they were like, that's the White House.
D. Trump's food.
I love the idea that the Uber Eats driver messages it'd be like, Larry's mac and cheese not real.
That's ridiculous. They didn't even check.
I want him killed.
Well, found another block of gold and a bit of ancient debris. Which is what you need to make netherite.
That's good.
It is good.
I do also remember, yes, the duality of Uber Eats. There was a time where we get terrible service, and then the man who's like, hey, they ordered from your restaurant, but you closed. You must make them or else.
Yeah. It's good when, people give a shit.
I imagine most intelligent people don't do that anymore because it's just not worth the time and effort anymore.
Because, just 2 stars. Wasn't fast enough.
I think it was like Bitcoin. Like if you got it on the ground floor, like when Uber Eats first started, I heard you made fucking a killing off of it. Now they've just reduced your payout so low that it's not worth it. And
Yeah.
people don't tip well because they have no money.
I thought you were talking about a investor standpoint at first there.
I mean, I would really not be surprised if in like the next couple of years, a lot of those like delivery apps just go bankrupt.
I think there's gonna be a lot of, I don't know, shape up in what we view as normal in hospitality. Like, I mean, look at movie theaters. They're all, in a few years, they're all gonna be, where you're getting food delivered to you. Reclining chair. Well, there's also going to be a huge callback because just no one has good experiences with fucking Uber Eats or Lyft. It's always just like, I fucking didn't get this the other night or didn't get that. And it's not like, how many times does restaurants have to fucking give food back? How many times does Uber Eats have to cover food getting returned? it's just eventually gonna just stop being something that people care about enough to do a good enough job, I think.
I mean, the whole point of Uber, of why it was so good at first, was like, hey, it's much cheaper than taxis, and you don't have to deal with the bullshit of being in a taxi. And now you have to deal with the bullshit that is Uber and pay about the same price as a taxi.
Yep.
I mean, I'm a be real. Uber Eats and all those delivery apps have ruined going to restaurants.
Yeah, that's fair. But I'm gonna say, just like, you know, values swing between conservative and liberal, like, as a society flows through time, there's gonna be a point where people want to go out. Like, I get it. It's fun to order the food that you'd eat at a restaurant. Now instead you get to sit in front of your TV. But also, like, people want to get the fuck out of the house every once in a while.
Yeah.
Idiot.
I mean, I'm glad COVID got a lot of, like, I know the McElroys do it, a couple other podcasts do it. I'm glad that they live stream their fucking live shows now, so you can just pay to watch it that way.
Well, they're going back to doing actual live shows now.
Yeah, but I get the feeling the McElroys won't come to Florida.
Why not?
They are heavy on forcing their attendees to wear masks, and you cannot do that here. Like, even the most recent episodes are like, yeah, we're going to be doing it in, you know, New Jersey, but you have to have triple vaccination, 4 masks, you have to have a negative COVID test at least 5 minutes before the show starts.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
And I get it. You want to be one of the good guys, but it's just kind of like... It's why at the beginning of every movie, the actors are like, America wants to get back to the movies. It's like, yeah. We're ready to...
Not to sound
yeah,
sorry.
exactly. Like, not to sound shitty, but it's just like, hey, we're ready to wrap this shit up.
Also, this is going to be a really insensitive comment, but anybody who's going to die of COVID has died from it already. Like, you've had COVID at this stage.
Yeah. Ooh, almost fell again. So it was after I went through this remnant the last time that I was able to make my first netherite ingot. I might be able to make another one after this.
Ooh.
But once again, I haven't used that other one yet. So, should probably get around to doing that. Also, I'm sorry to break it to you. I'm just gonna break the spawner. I'm not gonna keep the magma spawner. Sorry, bud. I know you were really looking forward to having unlimited magma creams, but you'll have to.
The session.
What's that? Yeah, you'll have to deal with the thousands of magma creams that are in a chest somewhere that I already have.
I think I'm pretty much all wrapped up in Minecraft for tonight. I don't know about you.
I'm almost near the bottom of this thing. It's like a fucking twisting maze downward. Once I get this, it'll be a great spot to end, but I'm literally on the second to last level.
Oh, no worries. I still got little bits and pieces to do.
I just gotta kill... God, I forget what they're called. They're the piglins with the axes. They're like... this version of the Vindicator, if that makes sense. They're like brutes or something, maybe? Is that what they're called? I forget.
And I'll be honest with you, I didn't realize they had names until you told me.
Either way, they, like, if you had no armor on whatsoever, they would one-hit kill you.
Unpleasant.
Yeah, they suck. But luckily, they have to be, like, generationally spawned. They cannot, they don't just, like, they're not gonna come back. You alright?
Yeah. I'm just farming.
There it is. Alright, so this is the annoying part. There we go. Magma cream spawner destroyed. But all the ones that already exist still have to be killed.
What's even the point?
Another ancient debris from a chest. That's pretty dope. See, the problem is, like, they're not hard to kill. But they're annoying because when they hit you, you know, you jump around. And the entirety of the bottom layer of this is just lava. So you just gotta make sure you don't get booped into the lava.
That is the plan. Did you hear they're making a new skate game?
Oh, it is super pre-alpha. But, yeah, they got stuff that they were showcasing on it.
Apparently it's going to be free to play.
Really?
Yeah. Means that I will most likely be able to pay to play as Tony Hawk.
I mean, you can't be mad at that.
Oh my god. What if they do like the Fortnite model so it's like, fuck yeah, Spider-Man on a skateboard.
Ooh, why not? That sounds pretty fun.
Rick Sanchez.
No! 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 Fucking! That's exactly what I was fucking worried about. You are the smallest, tiniest, most fucking needless mob ever. Why are there just thousands of you now? I hate it. Like, the fact that, you know, you kill one big one and, like, that turns into 4 medium ones. There's just thousands of tiny ones underneath this pool of lava. And it's just like, we're clippity-clopping down here, and eventually we're gonna pop out and kill ya. I'm like, can you just fucking do it, please? I can hear ya. I'm just trying to fucking be done with this. Careful. If you're not, we'll kill you.
Super unpleasant.
Just come out so I can fucking kill you now, please. Alright. Another block of gold. Another block of iron. Another ancient debris. That is 3 ancient debris. I have another piece of ancient scrap. Yep. That's another netherite ingot. We're gonna be well on our way to having netherite armor and stuff. Alright, let me... Okay. Get rid of as much lava as I possibly can before I continue. Always a good move. Fuck lava, am I right?
It plays an important role in the formation of land.
Alright, Josh.
It is created by Groudon.
What?
Groudon from Pokemon.
No, you fucker! How are you hitting me? How are you possibly making that shot? How did you get spawned in such a tiny room? How did this happen to you? Come on. Come on. There we go. I think that's it.
Sweet.
I'd have to be very careful here. Because even though we're on the bottom row, these might not have anything underneath them. What? Why? Oh, magma block. Okay. I was like, what's going on?
You can outright just make a lectern. That's cool.
You can what?
You can make a lectern. I'm just looking for furniture ideas on the crafting table.
Yeah, of course you can make a lectern, bud. That's how you make librarians.
I do say it is kind of lacking for just general furniture you can make.
Yeah, you gotta be crafty and make it yourself.
Just make the table for me.
Oh, yeah. Woo! So there was only one chest down here, which is a bummer. But at least it's going to be a good chest.
We like good chests.
So all the way down there at the bottom, there were 18 blocks of gold. No, there wasn't 18. There was a few of those blocks of gold came from chests I found the way. All right, this bottom chest has a diamond helmet, completely full health. Diamond boots, completely full health. Diamond helmet, completely full health. That's 2. 8 gold ingots, 4 blocks of iron, and 5 magma cream. Not a bad chest. I was hoping that they would have enchantments on them, but beggars can't be choosers.
At least you got the magma cream.
Shut the fuck up. Ooh, boy, magma creams. Something we debated the importance of earlier. Alright, I'm gonna get back to the base, bring all this shit back, and get the bartering farm going, and then call it, and then as I cook, it'll just do the AFK thing, you know?
Okay.
Because, you know, like I was doing the other night with it. Because it's gonna take fucking forever for this to trade all of this.
You've made effectively a cookie clicker.
Just an AFK farm. Looks like this must have been one of the hallways I just jumped down, so to build myself a stairwell back up, apparently. Like a heathen. Come on. We're almost there, right? How do I get out of here? See, it sucks. Like, sometimes they'll build, like, stairwells from, you know, layer to layer, and sometimes they just won't. They're assholes like that.
Not good. Josh's tree farm.
Gotta have trees.
I miss him so much.
He left us. He's abandoned us. He's quit on us.
For his brother.
If I walked past it, feel like I'm... Yeah, I think I'm too high. Yeah. It's over here. Right? Yes, it is.
Hello, polar bear.
Kill him. Kill him for the fish that he carries.
No. No.
Do it.
I cannot kill the polar bears. Instead, I will make a polar bear themed jail.
Why do you mock me?
I can fix him.
No, 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 no. Fuck off. Why? Man, the ghasts in this game are annoying as shit. Hey, we're gonna shoot at you. Is that cool? No, fuck off.
Really? Come on, man.
Come on, it'd be really cool. Could you envision a world where you let us kill you?
Perhaps? Maybe?
Yeah, right. So, all in all, 10 gold ingots, 19 blocks of gold, 8 chests, 50 lanterns, 6 blocks of iron, 21 gold nuggets, 21 iron nuggets, 3 pieces of ancient debris, a shit ton of golden armor, 3 pieces of diamond armor, 3 ancient debris, 22 golden carrots, a golden apple.
Pretty good haul.
Yeah, a very good haul. Make that back, break down all of this gold, give that to the farm, set up the AFK status, and then call it for the night.
Good?
I like to put myself in a small dirt prison, just in case anything wants to stupidly spawn for no reason inside and kill me while I'm at AFK.
That's a wise move.
Yeah.
Food doesn't food doesn't go down, does it? Stamina?
So the reason why your food, like your food will lose based off of your movement, if that makes any sense. Like,
yeah.
If you're not moving, it's not going to track you. That's why the soul sand, I think, takes so much out of you. Because the game's like, you're moving fast! Or like if you're doing something, mining, stuff like that. If you're just standing there, nothing happens. There we go. We've spent an entire session hunting down gold to give to a mob to hope that he gives me a material that we need for a build, and I'll do that next time. Minecraft's funny like that.
So at least the Wizard's Tower has a roof on it. The Wizard's Shogunate / birdhouse.
And we're getting even more diamond armor. I mean, you still haven't even touched the diamond armor I put in the chest for you originally, if I'm not mistaken.
No, my autism requires me to use up my
Yeah,
iron armor.
I understand exactly what you're talking about. It's like, well, I've got this armor on. It's still good.
So I found another ruined Nether portal, so I'm just grabbing the crying obsidian for you.
Thank you. Do you have a diamond pickaxe?
Yes.
Okay. It's one of those things where, like, if you don't have a diamond pickaxe, it won't come off.
Ooh.
What's up?
I just had some mossy cobblestone as well. You know what, I'm disappointed we haven't come across an abandoned mine shaft.
Yeah, I was thinking about that the other night. Like, we haven't, like, apparently the reasons why we keep finding more villages is that in Bedrock Edition, villagers populate more often, which I didn't know. But we haven't gotten an abandoned village. We haven't gotten a lot.
Had to do with the biome we're in.
Yeah, probably.
Just two polar bears chilling.
Oh, wow. So much iron. Which we'll definitely need. Alright, take those netherite scraps, take these netherite scraps. With the gold I have on me. Bam. Second netherite ingot.
Oh, yeah.
We got 2 of them. Oh, if you need an iron sword, by the way, just take any one of the ones in the chest in the nether. Like, I just collect all the good ones. I got one that's Smite 3, Unbreaking 3. Fire Aspect 2, Unbreaking 3, Sharpness 4. Unbreaking 2, Looting 1. Like, the good ones I do keep just in case we need them. Alright, let's see.
So I got the crying obsidian from the other nether portal in the forest. So I'll put that in your chest at the top of the wizard's tower.
No, don't do that. Put it in the chest by the prison, bud.
Oh, okay.
There's like 3 different things in the prison. Actually, are you almost here? Are you like...
I'm like 30 seconds away.
Alright, sweet. I'm coming out. Because you haven't seen the prison yet, have you?
I looked at it earlier.
Did you go
Not
inside?
in depth. Yes,
Oh, okay.
I did wander in there, but I didn't take too much in.
Did you get the crying obsidian from the other nether portal or the one you just found?
Both.
Oh, okay. Just drop it.
Yeah.
7. Not bad. No, what do you do? They're already preloaded with food.
Oh, my apologies. I was like, ooh, button press.
Yeah. Basically, whenever we're ready for them to mate, we just push those buttons and that'll shoot food out. And then, if they have enough food, they become willing. And then they do the hibbity-dibbity.
This is very cool. I like it.
Thank you. With those 7 crying obsidian, what, was anything in the chest by any of them?
Just a couple golden apples, some golden armor. I picked up the good stuff.
On both of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's always a chest. Oh, wow, that's a lot of gold.
It's so weird when you just come across them, because you're like, why is this here?
I mean, that's the point of it. You're supposed to, like... I mean, imagine... I mean, those have been around forever, haven't they? Like, one of the first things in the game. It's supposed to, like, give you the idea to do it, you know? Oh, yeah. This sucker's gonna be full.
I'll place my Minecraftian character in the wizard's tower for next time.
It's got... So there are... Ooh. How many stacks we got in here? Oh, shit. Alright, there are almost 6 full stacks of gold in this dispenser.
Alright.
We will hopefully have enough after that.
And if not, Alex will lose his mind.
Probably. Oh, you son of a bitch. You goddamn son of a bitch. I hate you. Ooh, already got 2. We're almost there. So much iron. We get so much iron just from backup uses like that. Just like, oh yeah, alright, sweet, more iron time. Thanks. Appreciate it. Didn't even need this. Wasn't even looking for it, but gladly will take it.
And I always still get a little bit of excitement when I mine iron.
Oh yeah, for sure. I do too. Gotta make sure to bring all that stuff back with me. The rest of this stuff can stay in here. Alright. You ready, Thomas? Okay, wrap it up, because I'm about to end it.
You're all good on my end.
Okay, because I think I'm going to do a thing that's probably going to... I don't know, there's some things where it's just like you can go to another window and like Minecraft's like, yeah, that's fine. But then there are some things where it's just like, nope, you weren't supposed to do that.
You fool. You utter buffoon.
Alright. Thank you, everybody. It's been a time and a half. Thank you, Wellsarama, for dropping another subscription and hanging out with us as long as you did. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everybody else who spent some time watching. If you liked what you saw, please don't forget to follow. And we'll let you know how much in crying Obsidian